Let's go with 11. And there was given unto me a reed like unto a rod, and the angel stood, saying, Rise, and measure the temple of God, and the altar, and them that worship therein. But the court which is without the temple, leave out and measure it not, because it is given unto the Gentiles. And the holy city shall they tread underfoot 42 months. And I will give power unto my 2 witnesses, and they shall prophesy 1,260 days, clothed in sackcloth. These are the 2 olive trees and the 2 candlesticks standing before the God of the earth. And if any man will hurt them, fire proceeded out of their mouth and devoured them. And if any man will hurt them, he must in this manner be killed. They have power to shut heaven in the days of their prophecy, and power over water to turn them into blood, and to smite the earth with all plagues as often as they will. And when they were finished their testimonies, the beast that ascended out of the bottomless pit shall make war against them and overcome them and kill them, and their dead bodies shall lie in the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. And they of the people and kindred and tongues and nation shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves. And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them, and make merry, and shall send gift to one another, because these 2 prophets torment them that dwell upon the earth. And after 3 days and a half, the Spirit of life from God entered into them, and they stood on their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying, Come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. And at that same hour there was a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell. And in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000. And the remnant were affrighted, and gave glory to the God of heaven. And the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And the 7th angel sounded, and there were great voices in heaven saying, The kingdoms of this world are become the kingdom of our God and of his Christ, and he shall reign forever and ever. And the 24 elders which sat before God on their seat fell on their faces and worshipped God, saying, We give thee thanks, O Lord, which art, and was, and art to come, for thou hast taken unto thee thy great power, and hath reigned. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and to them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them that destroy the earth. And the temple of God was open in heaven. There was seen in his temple the ark of his testament, and there were lightning and voices and thunderings and an earthquake and great hail.